Top 3 teas that instantly flush out toxins and lower creatinine naturally. Are your creatinine numbers creeping up, leaving every lab test feeling scary? For those with stage 3 or higher kidney disease, even mild toxin buildup can feel overwhelming. But what if a few simple, natural teas could help your kidneys flush waste safely? Today we break down 3 of the most reliable options. Do not miss number 3. Most people never prepare it correctly, and yes, a bonus kidney-friendly tip is waiting at the end. We start with a warm, earthy tea that helps flush out toxins and may lower creatinine naturally. Many kidney patients overlook it because it seems too simple, yet its cleansing effect is surprisingly powerful. It is gentle enough for daily use in stage 3 and above. Our first spotlight is dandelion root tea. Dandelion root tea has been used for a long time because of its gentle cleansing ability, and many people with stage 3 or above kidney disease want something that supports the body without placing added strain on filtration. This tea encourages natural diuresis in a steady and controlled way, which means it helps the body release extra water and dissolve toxins at a slow pace that feels manageable for weakened kidneys. The mild increase in urination helps reduce the internal load of nitrogen-based waste, and this can slightly ease creatinine concentration when the body is overloaded. The brewed tea contains a moderate amount of potassium, and this level is usually safe for people with stage 3 kidney disease because brewing pulls only a small portion of the mineral into the cup. Every cup also carries inulin, a type of soluble fiber that supports gut balance and reduces the buildup of metabolic waste products by improving digestive elimination. The presence of sesquiterpene lactones adds another layer of benefit because these natural compounds support the liver's detoxifying processes by encouraging the release of certain digestive enzymes. Chlorogenic acid brings antioxidant activity that can help reduce oxidative load, which matters since oxidative damage increases stress on nephrons. When the liver and kidneys work together more efficiently, the body can push out more unwanted compounds through filtration and digestion, instead of relying only on reduced kidney function. A single cup per day is considered a safe amount for those with stage 3 or above kidney disease because it offers gentle support rather than strong stimulation. Morning use works best for most people because the body has a clearer hydration rhythm after waking, which helps support toxin movement earlier in the day. Many nephrology-focused dietitians explain that fluids taken earlier help reduce nighttime strain since the kidneys naturally slow their activity in the evening. It also helps prevent sleep disruption caused by late-day diuresis. Some people notice that their urine becomes slightly clearer after early day use, which is a sign of increased fluid turnover rather than a harmful reaction. Buying a good quality version is important because not all options sold in stores offer the same purity. Loose root usually has a stronger natural flavor and often contains larger pieces of roasted root that hold more active compounds, while tea bags are convenient, but sometimes include smaller fragments that lose potency faster. Labels should always mention organic roasted roots because the roasting process helps reduce bitterness while also preserving active components. The words "no artificial flavorings" are important since some brands add synthetic ingredients that can irritate the stomach or increase acidity. Blends that contain hibiscus should be avoided because hibiscus can become too acidic for sensitive kidneys and may cause gastrointestinal discomfort that leads to reduced hydration. At home, the tea should be kept in an airtight glass jar that stays away from heat and humidity because moisture quickly degrades the natural oils in the root and weakens its effectiveness. Preparing it correctly makes a noticeable difference. A gentle simmer is often recommended because placing 1 teaspoon of the dried root in warm water and allowing it to simmer lightly for 8 to 10 minutes extracts compounds without making the drink too strong. This method creates a smooth taste and a lighter cleansing response. Another approach is to create a mild detox blend by simmering a cup of water with a small cinnamon stick, then adding a teaspoon of roasted dandelion root and steeping it for a short period before straining. Cinnamon in small amounts is kidney-friendly and adds a calming warmth that helps digestion. Some pair this tea with mild herbs like peppermint or a small amount of ginger, but high doses of ginger or any acidic additions, such as lemon, should be avoided because acidity can irritate the stomach and increase discomfort for those with compromised kidney function. Many people wonder whether they should drink it with food or on an empty stomach. Both are possible, although people with sensitive digestion often tolerate it better with a light snack. There are a few situations where this tea should be avoided. Anyone who is already using prescribed diuretic medications needs to be careful because natural diuresis added to drug-induced diuresis may lead to dehydration if not monitored. Seniors with lower thirst sensation should pay extra attention to hydration because too much fluid loss without replacement can cause dizziness or a sudden drop in blood pressure. Individuals who take lithium should be cautious because increased urine output can change lithium concentration in the bloodstream. If someone notices increased fatigue, dry mouth, or muscle cramps, after drinking it, these could be early signs of dehydration that require a pause or a reduction in use. Many patients ask if they should drink it daily or every other day. The answer depends on how sensitive their hydration balance is. Some kidney specialists from large research institutions in the United States note that gentle herbal diuretics can be beneficial when used with awareness of fluid intake, especially in early morning when the body naturally handles hydration shifts better. Does your body tend to feel heavy or bloated after waking, or do you feel more pressure in the afternoon? These patterns matter because they help determine the best time to support mild cleansing. Another question to consider is whether your body responds quickly to herbal teas or slowly. People with stage 3 and above kidney disease often have slower reactions, which means gradual daily use may feel more comfortable. The benefits become clearer over a few weeks rather than a few days, because the compounds work by supporting natural filtration patterns rather than forcing quick changes. As we move forward, something more calming and inflammation-focused comes next. It works gently at the cellular level and is often used to soothe the system while supporting natural detox processes. This next option holds a quiet strength that many kidney patients appreciate once they understand its properties. The next focus is chamomile tea. Before we continue, I want to know where you are watching from and how your kidney health is doing right now. If you are trying to naturally lower creatinine and support your kidneys in stage 3 or above, make sure to subscribe to Kidnease and turn on notifications. If this helps, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it does not. Chamomile tea often gets linked only with sleep, yet its value for people living with stage 3 or higher chronic kidney disease goes far beyond relaxation, because this gentle flower carries compounds that can influence renal inflammation at the cellular level. Every cup contains flavonoids that the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health has studied for their ability to calm overactive immune responses. And this matters for the kidneys because stressed glomeruli become vulnerable when inflammatory markers stay high for long periods. Apigenin is the main flavonoid, and it interacts with pathways that reduce unnecessary swelling inside the filtration units. So each sip supports a calmer internal environment that allows the kidneys to work with a little less strain. Many people do not realize how much daily stress influences kidney pressure because elevated cortisol gently narrows the blood vessels feeding the kidneys, yet chamomile's naturally soothing compounds help relax the nervous system, softening cortisol spikes that often rise in the evening. Have you ever noticed your body feeling tense even when you sit quietly at night? That tension sends signals that affect kidney blood flow, so a warm cup of chamomile brings more than comfort because it supports circulation patterns that matter for long-term filtration stability. A single brewed cup contains notable plant compounds that act together. The apigenin level may be small compared with concentrated extracts, yet it is strong enough to influence inflammation without burdening the kidneys. And this balance is crucial for stage 3 and higher patients who need gentle options. Terpenoids add further calming effects through their interaction with the limbic system, and this ties back to kidney support because the body handles toxins better when the stress response stays under control. The antioxidant content helps neutralize free radicals that circulate through the bloodstream when kidney function declines. And this provides another layer of support because oxidative stress accelerates damage in vulnerable tissues. Chamomile tea carries 0 potassium when brewed, which is rare among herbal teas, and this makes it one of the safest hydration tools for people with advancing kidney disease, who must watch every milligram of minerals that influence heart rhythm. Will you feel a difference right away? Some people notice a lighter sensation in the body and easier sleep within a few days because the kidneys handle overnight toxin removal more efficiently when the nervous system is calmer. A reasonable amount for someone in stage 3 or above is 1 to 2 cups per day, and many kidney specialists recommend drinking it in the evening because that timing supports overnight toxin movement through normal fluid shifts. The body naturally uses more water between the late evening and early morning hours to filter waste, so giving the system a calm internal state during this period helps kidneys complete their workload without unnecessary pressure. Bedtime consumption also works with the body's natural hormone cycles because melatonin production rises at night, and chamomile gently supports these rhythms, which then promotes consistent sleep that kidney patients often struggle to achieve. Better sleep helps stabilize blood pressure the next day, and stable blood pressure protects the kidneys from progressive damage over time. Preparing chamomile in the right way allows you to get the full benefit. A warm soak method works well because high heat can weaken apigenin, so gently heating water, then letting the flowers rest for several minutes, gives stronger potency with richer oils released into the cup. A second method many kidney patients enjoy is a creamy sleep latte that uses oat milk, which has a naturally low mineral load and is gentle on digestion. Slow warming of oat milk helps release mild sweetness without adding sugar, and this makes the drink filling without placing extra load on the kidneys. People who deal with unstable blood sugar should avoid honey because it can cause sudden spikes, so a safer alternative is a small amount of pure monk fruit, which does not influence glucose levels and still gives a pleasant taste. Avoid adding strong acidic ingredients because they change the nature of chamomile's compounds and may irritate the stomach, which is already sensitive in many kidney patients. When buying chamomile, choosing whole dried flowers is important because these pieces hold more essential oils compared to crushed blends that lose potency during storage. Whole flowers also release their compounds more slowly, which creates a smoother effect that benefits people with kidney disease, who need predictable reactions from their beverages. Try to avoid blends that include licorice root because licorice can raise sodium retention, and this increases blood pressure, which is one of the main drivers of kidney decline in stage 3. And higher organic chamomile provides an advantage because it reduces exposure to pesticides that the kidneys must process, while non-organic options may carry residues that increase the metabolic workload for weakened kidneys. The United States Department of Agriculture organic seal helps ensure the flowers were grown without harmful chemicals, and this small difference adds extra protection for people with reduced filtration strength. Safety always matters for kidney patients, so there are several points to remember. People who react to plants in the ragweed family should avoid chamomile because the proteins are similar and can trigger discomfort that ranges from mild itchiness to breathing issues. Chamomile has mild calming effects that become stronger when mixed with sedative medications, so taking both together may cause unwanted drowsiness or low alertness, which can be dangerous for seniors who already struggle with balance or blood pressure swings. If this video is useful so far, please take a moment to like it. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message is important and helps Kidnease reach more people with stage 3 or above kidney disease who need this guidance. Now we shift toward another tea that many people overlook, even though strong research at Harvard's nutrition division has shown its impact on detox pathways connected to kidney resilience. The next tea plays a very different role and supports filtration strength in a unique way. So stay with me because nettle leaf tea has qualities that may surprise you. Nettle leaf tea has a long history in traditional wellness, yet many with stage 3 or higher kidney disease overlook its ability to naturally lower creatinine and flush toxins. It helps the body clear nitrogen-based waste that slowly builds in the bloodstream when filtration slows, and every improvement in nitrogen movement helps reduce the pressure placed on the kidneys throughout the day. Researchers at a major university in the United States have reported that nettle contains compounds such as quercetin and rutin, which interact with inflammatory pathways that become highly active in chronic kidney disease. And these compounds support calmer internal conditions that help the kidneys work without constant irritation. Nettle leaf tea also offers mild diuretic activity that supports gentle fluid movement, and this helps the body push toxins toward the urinary system without causing sudden shifts in hydration. Many patients do not realize how inflammation can increase creatinine readings. Yet, nettle's influence on inflammatory cytokines offers a natural way to support filtration strength. Have you noticed your readings jumping during stressful or inflamed periods? Those shifts often connect to internal signals that nettle can help soften through its broad plant chemistry. A brewed cup contains a range of nutrients, although their levels become very light after steeping, which is exactly why the tea remains safe for kidney patients. Despite the plant being strong in its raw form, vitamin K appears only in trace amounts after brewing, and this low level reduces the risk of interfering with the clotting system, which can be sensitive in people with advanced kidney disease. Polyphenols form a major part of the tea, and they work as antioxidants that counter oxidative stress, a major issue when kidneys cannot filter waste well. Even the small amount of amino acids that remain in a prepared cup support natural repair processes, yet they are low enough not to strain weakened kidneys. People sometimes worry because raw nettle leaves carry much higher mineral levels that can be unsafe for kidney patients, especially the unprocessed leaves harvested for cooking. But the tea form sold in the United States is made from dried and aged leaves that release very modest nutrient loads. This difference is important because brewed nettle leaf tea provides therapeutic compounds without overwhelming the body with minerals that advanced kidney disease cannot handle well. A steady routine of 1 cup per day suits most people in stage 3 and above, and drinking it in the late afternoon offers a unique benefit because this timing supports the natural circadian rhythm of the kidneys. The kidneys tend to adjust blood filtering speed throughout the day, and the afternoon period often shows a slight dip in hydration for many people. So, supporting gentle fluid movement at this time prevents waste from backing up. Afternoon use also reduces the chance of nighttime urination, which can disturb sleep, and stable sleep patterns play a major role in hormone regulation that protects kidney tissues. When the body rests well, cortisol and blood pressure patterns improve the next day, and both factors directly affect kidney health over time. Preparing nettle tea requires a bit of care in order to get the full benefit without overstimulating the body. A straight steep works best when water is heated just before boiling, then poured over the leaves for a precise period of several minutes to release quercetin and rutin without pulling too many bitter compounds. You can make a second version for people who enjoy a fresher taste through a green detox infusion with a small amount of mint, which adds a clean flavor without adding minerals that stress the kidneys. Mint supports digestion, and this matters because digestive strain affects toxin levels that reach the kidneys. Avoid combining nettle with high amounts of turmeric or ginger because these spices stimulate circulation and metabolism strongly, which may cause sudden shifts in people with sensitive blood pressure or fluctuating kidney function. Quick question for you. Do you feel your creatinine rises more when you are stressed or when you are dehydrated? Comment below which one affects you more because this varies a lot in stage 3 and above, and many patients discover insight when comparing with others. When buying nettle leaf tea, it is important to choose versions that contain only pure dried nettle leaves without added herbs, because many commercial detox mixes include ingredients that are too strong for kidney patients. Avoid any product with senna because it acts as a powerful laxative that forces rapid water loss, and repeated dehydration weakens kidney function and elevates creatinine. Pure nettle leaf products usually list a simple single ingredient, and this simplicity is better for patients who need predictable reactions from their beverages. The shelf life of dried nettle typically lasts up to a year if stored in an airtight container made of glass, and keeping it away from moisture preserves the plant compounds that support kidney health. There are a few safety points to keep in mind. People taking blood pressure medications should monitor their response closely because nettle's mild diuretic effect can support fluid balance but may enhance the effect of certain pressure-lowering medicines. Nettle should be avoided during infection flare-ups because the body already shifts fluid aggressively during fever or inflammation, and adding a diuretic drink may cause weakness or dizziness. If cramps or swelling appear after drinking nettle tea, reduce the amount immediately because these can be early signs that your body is moving fluid faster than your tissues can handle. Before we wrap up, we will shift to a powerful method that does not involve tea but is quietly recommended by kidney specialists because it supports circulation in a unique way. Many patients never try it, even though it offers steady comfort for the kidneys. Introducing infrared heat therapy at a low intensity. Infrared heat therapy at low intensity provides a unique support method for people with stage 3 or higher chronic kidney disease because it works differently from teas or foods, yet complements their effects on toxin management. This gentle heat increases microcirculation, which means blood flows more efficiently through smaller vessels and delivers nutrients while carrying away waste from tissues that may have accumulated toxins due to reduced kidney filtration. Research conducted at several rehabilitation centers in the United States shows that this mild heat encourages molecules from the interstitial spaces to move into the bloodstream, where the kidneys can eliminate them safely without sudden strain. The therapy helps the body manage subtle fluid shifts that often stress stage 3 and higher kidneys, and regular use can reduce feelings of heaviness or bloating that result from toxin retention. Many patients notice an increased sense of warmth and mild energy after a short session, which reflects improved tissue perfusion and gentle mobilization of metabolic byproducts. Have you ever felt sluggish or heavy in your legs or lower back late in the day? Infrared therapy can help address that by supporting circulation to areas that typically hold stagnant fluids. Using this therapy safely is critical. Sessions should last only 10 to 15 minutes, and the heat must remain low intensity because higher temperatures or full sauna conditions can overwork kidneys that are already filtering less efficiently. Using at-home infrared pads or portable devices designed for low-intensity use allows precise control, and this avoids spikes in heart rate or blood pressure that can occur with extreme heat exposure. It is important to avoid using infrared therapy right after a large meal because blood is already diverted to digestion, and adding heat can overwhelm the system. 3 to 4 times per week is sufficient to gain benefits. Daily high use is unnecessary and may produce fatigue or mild dehydration if fluids are not properly replaced. Pairing a session in the late afternoon or early evening with earlier hydration and a detox supporting tea, except chamomile, maximizes gentle cleansing while preventing sleep disruption or excess nighttime urination. Now let's bring everything together in a quick, simple checklist. Dandelion root tea provides gentle detox support, encourages fluid movement, and is best consumed in the morning to align with the body's natural filtration cycle. Chamomile tea reduces inflammation, lowers stress-related cortisol, and is ideal for evenings to support overnight detox and better sleep. Nettle leaf tea helps the body remove nitrogen-based waste and reduces toxin buildup while supporting filtration, especially when taken in the late afternoon. The bonus, low-intensity infrared heat therapy, boosts microcirculation, encourages waste mobilization from tissues, and supports toxin clearance when used safely. If this helped you, subscribe to Kidnease because we only cover topics related to stage 3 and above. Type relief in the comments if this gave a solution that works for your kidneys.